You know, I've made YouTube videos in the past, some short random meme videos, a bit longer DC video that I edited a bit with a correct version of Sony Vegas Pro 7 that I got from a kid that made a tutorial on it. Just like most kids that create their first videos, they didn't get any views whatsoever, other than maybe a few from friends, but nothing substantial. But here I am again, making YouTube videos. You know, back then I just wanted to play games. I played tons of League of Legends, Counter-Strike, World of Warcraft, basically rotting my brain by playing the holy trinity of toxic games, which these three definitely are. Basically, I was a nerd, and that was what I did pretty much all day, most of the days, when I was in school at least. Okay, now you've probably read titles like mine before, why you should start a YouTube channel, blah blah blah, and I'm sure you know there is truth to it already, but there's a few reasons that you probably don't consider as to why you should really start a YouTube channel. You know, my former student self and a lot of people I see and talk to about making videos and starting YouTube are already thinking too much about the outcome, like the money, the lifestyle and whatnot. Before they even start creating, they are simply trying too much to make it on YouTube. You know, become a YouTuber, growing a community, making the big numbers and chilling in life basically. Which, as I said, is what I wanted to achieve when I was younger too. You know, it does sound perfect and probably is, I guess, I'm not sure, but it's obviously unrealistic, and you get reminded of that until you get to know the actual steps of creating something, and most importantly, failing at something over and over again before you succeed. Now I'm at that failing stage, always have been, with my channel when I was a freshy gamer nerd, always at that stage, but this time around my reasons to start and create are different from back then. Now that I'm a bit older, I know that you have to learn and that you have to see more than only the end result. So my main factor today is pretty simple. I just want to learn and improve this skill, what you are seeing and listening to right now. I think everybody has different reasons why they should try to improve their own skill for creating, not only on YouTube, on anything pretty much. You will just have to find yours. For me personally, I'm trying to level my skill in editing videos, writing scripts, learning to work with AI as it's probably the future of life. Let's be honest, I could have let ChatGPT write this entire script in perfect English, but then again, it wouldn't be me and I wouldn't be the real creator of it. It would be blank, robotic, and boring. You know, I want it to be my own voice, my own text and my own mistakes, so I can learn from my mistakes. For me, my motivation to improve is pretty straightforward, you know. I'm studying online marketing at a fully remote university. I had a pretty standard school path in Germany, and I found out that since I've always been creative and always wanted to create, and also heavily dislike dead-end jobs, it only makes sense to do this. And as I'm studying, I'm now in my third year, about to have a job interview in 3 days for a company to basically do their social media marketing as a part-time activity. And as in most jobs, practical knowledge is far more important than only theoretical knowledge. So I thought it's probably nice to, one, learn more practical stuff before I start to work there, and two, level the skill not only at work but also outside of work, since that's what I like to do anyway. So now I'm sitting here at home in my wonderful apartment, yet out of my comfort zone and awkwardly talking into my setup. Truth is, this is kind of scary because nobody is here to give instructions or tell me if the script that I wrote, which is not even in my native language, is good or not. Of course I can ask ChatGPT, but we all know ChatGPT. He will tell me it's good when it might not be. Sure, having watched countless videos just to try and get the audio right helps, but I keep asking myself, is it really right for me and my voice? You know, getting first tips for editing, setting up Minecraft with mods and a beautiful shader to make the video more appealing, recording in 60 FPS, making sure it looks good. all the stuff that is also part of starting and making videos is also the stuff that I've never really done before and have to learn. But now that I'm older, I also know that this is kind of the best situation I could be in right now. It's true that you should never stop to learn, and it can only get better from here. This exact video, it can only get better. This will be at least the baseline of the level of script writing, talking into a mic, editing. All that is the level that I can do. That's the level I'll always be able of creating, and I can only improve from here on, and I know that I will. You know, when you're scrolling on Insta, TikTok, YouTube, doesn't matter which one, you always see stuff that people have created anyway. On top of that, you only see stuff that fits your exact algorithm, and within that you mostly see videos that are already viral or seen by many others. Now, if you think about other people, most of them, just like you and me, have their own homepage with different videos because of different preferences. So the point I'm trying to make is that there are endless creations, like for example videos that people make, photography, art, so much more. Now keep in mind there are also even more that are not getting any views, but still have been a creation by someone, and to me that's just mind-blowing how much of everything there must be out there. So one might be asking, why should you create something like a YouTube channel if there is already so much out there? But remember, even if no one watches, you are still learning a ton, and that learning is so much more valuable because everything that someone created was based on their own motivation or skill, meaning it can only be beneficial for you. You are basically becoming a creator from being a consumer before. And let's be real, watching endless content and learning without applying is a trap. You feel productive watching tutorials, but unless you start to actually apply it, you are just hiding from actually doing the work. And this right here, this is me at least finally applying it. In my opinion, YouTube is just perfect for that. You don't have to be a professional to start, but you become the professional as you keep doing it. And that's also the reason why I'm so chill about my future jobs now, because I know that eventually I'll be a pro at it. For me at least, it relieves a lot of pressure that I had before I created this channel and before I watched all those tutorials and finally started to apply what I learned. It only took me 3 to 4 days and 73 euros for the mic to take a lot of this pressure off. Even while I was writing the script, I already felt that. Now imagine what the future could bring. I know that YouTube isn't only luck, parts of it probably are, but I believe everyone can get some views or subs, as long as you stick to it and level the skill. Similar like building muscle in the gym or improving at any sport, anything in general. Eventually the algorithm will reward you. Now, in my case, I will only succeed no matter how this channel's future will turn out to be. I already learned so much for my future job, the mindset of learning, and by the way, I feel like we as humans often forget how important it is to learn and never stop doing so. Now, I'm kind of running out of things to say, and I also gotta edit all of this. I will probably have put subtitles in here as well. This is probably not a good script, and I did write everything down with just the knowledge from my vocabulary, not advanced at all, and with my heavy German accent that I'm still trying to get rid of. But I hope you can at least understand what I'm saying and the points I'm trying to make. If not, I'll get better at it. I know that in the future, whenever I look back at this video and see all the improvement, like the insecurity in my voice and my accent might be gone, the editing style, the script writing, you get the point. Now, to finish this and also give you a call to action from me, a regular dude, just start that channel, bro. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, these are the best tools for self-optimization. You will look back and be so happy that you've done it. Stop only being a consumer. But still subscribe. Be a consumer and a creator. See ya!